potentially cringy intro. Hey guys, Anna's Random here, welcome back to my channel. That was equally as cringy. So yeah, hey guys, Anna's Random here, welcome back to my channel, and yeah, welcome back. You know, it's been a while since we've seen this background, isn't it? I am back from university now, and as you can see from the title, and if you've been following the, I think, 3 vlogs that I uploaded while I was at university, I kept mentioning this like term review video, like semester review video that I was gonna do, where I took all the small clips that I've filmed over this last term and compile them into one video and just kind of talk about my experience of my first term at university. And you know, this is that video, that's why you clicked on it, so hey, how you doing? So to start this video, I'm gonna hand over to past me to take you through like the moving in process and freshers week, so take it away, me from the 14th of September. Hey guys, Anna Random here, welcome back to the channel. So you know, at the end of my A-level vlog where I was like, now I have like 13 weeks off for summer, like I said, so that is an insane amount of time, like, yeah, about that. I moved into uni today, so you know, well, welcome back to this channel where we watch our lives disappear in front of our eyes. Yeah, it is slightly surreal, the fact that I'm moving into university today, that I am not going to see this bedroom for quite a few weeks. Moving into uni, woo! Wait, we're back? But that was like 2 clips, like what happened? Oh, I forgot to vlog. I'm the worst vlogger ever. I'm an idiot. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Hey guys. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna have to put subtitles on this because I don't know who's asleep or who's not. But I am officially going down as the worst vlogger in history. I'm so sorry. I had such a creative plan for this vlog and it's gone completely down the drain. I mean, my day has been incredibly chaotic. I mean, I didn't vlog any of the moving process. I mean, my day just hasn't gone as planned, to be honest. It really hasn't. I had full intentions of going out clubbing tonight, got in, completely lost my appetite, whether it was just like stress over trying to get things done quickly or what, I completely lost my appetite. So I've just been drinking water the whole time. And then I went out with a couple of people, which was nice. And then I ended up like going for 10 minutes in the like student union bar. And I've just come home because I ain't clubbing tonight. No. Haven't eaten since breakfast. I am not clubbing tonight. I'm gonna go. I'm too tired. I'm gonna go. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. So yeah, when I moved into uni, I was expecting to do a separate moving in vlog, a freshers vlog, and you know, really do weekly vlogs throughout my entire time when I was there. But apparently I got overwhelmed and just forgot. So hence why this video exists. So yeah, there's some context for you. You're welcome. So the day after I moved to university was the Sunday, so I went to church and then I decided to explore Bolton Town Centre. Even though I'd been to Bolton like 4 times before I moved to university, I still decided it would be a good idea to explore the town, which is a good thing that you should do in Freshers Week when you move in, especially if it's a new city that you haven't been to before. Just have a good explore, get familiar with your town centre. It's good to get familiar with your surroundings. And the day after that, the Monday, was enrolment, so here's a clip from that morning. Hey guys, so today's Monday, first day of like Freshers Week. Woke up this morning and my appetite's gone again, so loving life. It's enrolment today as well, so that's fun. We're going down with a couple of people. Uni has kind of officially started, but not really because I'm not doing lectures, but like I'll be an actual student, I'll have my lanyard and everything. Does that make sense? It sucks that my appetite's gone again because I hate wasting food. I hate wasting food, I hate not feeling like eating because I don't want to like go anorexic or anything. So, you know, it's not that I don't want to eat, it's just that I can't without feeling ill, so I don't know whether it's just a combination of nerves and excitement or what, but it's really annoying me. I was fine yesterday, and then I woke up this morning, and I can't eat, so that's how my life's going right now. Hey guys, so back from enrollment. Enrollment, course induction, wasn't the most thrilling thing in the world, not gonna lie. As for the rest of the day, I have absolutely no idea. So if this is all you see from me today, then I'll see you tomorrow. That's how my day is going. So that day really was the start of Freshers Week, and if I can give you one piece of advice, plan something during the day. Don't end up doing what I did, which was literally just like sat in my room watching YouTube all day, because as you can probably imagine, that's not the most thrilling or productive way to spend Freshers Week. I mean, most of the nights we did go out, but during the day was just the most boring time ever. So please arrange something to do during the day. That's the one piece of advice I can give to you on that. My Freshers Week experience was emotionally interesting. Let's just say that, you know, when you move to university, you do expect people to be more mature than perhaps they can turn out to be, and that's the unfortunate situation I found myself in with the new friends that I'd made. I mean, I did make a genuine friend out of this experience, shout out to Lisa, but yeah, just be very careful around new people. Don't trust them right away, because they're not always as trustworthy as perhaps they seem. That's all I'm gonna say. But I'm gonna hand over to past me now to talk a little bit more about that. Hi. It is so much later in the week, so much later, that it's Saturday again. I've been here a week. Freshers Week. Let's just talk about that real quick. It has been an absolute whirlwind of emotion, and not always in a good way. I think I expect my life to go better than it does. I'm at a point in my life where I'm going through a lot of challenges, and I need to learn how to do that without letting it take over my life. I came to uni with a lot higher expectations in terms of socialising. Your girl is struggling. I can't believe I've been here a week and I am yet to go on a night out and stay for the entirety, like until it closes. I am yet to not leave early. That is the current situation. I haven't drunk any alcohol, which is good for me because I'm teetotal, and I said that I was going to do that despite everyone being like, that'll change when you go to uni, you'll start drinking. So in your face, everyone who's said that in my life. So yeah, I mean, it's been good. It hasn't been terrible, it just could have been a bit better. I think it's on the up. Definitely think it's on the up, but when anything like this happens, I allow myself like a day or two to be really sad about it. I think for this one it's going to take a few days because it's such a polar extreme to the other that I've never experienced before, and it's just a different environment, different situation. It's not something I can just get out of. Whatever life decides to throw at me, you know, it's in God's hands. I've prayed so much this week, which I wasn't expecting to do. Yeah, so on a bit of a brighter note, I did laundry for the first time today, and I did it right. Everything's come out as it should be. So I'm very proud of myself for that. There's a couple more freshers events sort of spanning into next week, but I start my lectures on Monday and that's when my course starts, so that should be good, because then I actually have something to do, because at the moment I've just been sat around for hours doing nothing. That's the update for right now. So in that clip you'll see that I mentioned clubbing, which is something I actually genuinely enjoy. I didn't think I'd enjoy it as much as I do, considering that I don't drink, but I mean, I have definitely found that you don't have to be drunk to be in the spirit of drunk. It is actually quite sort of refreshing in a way to go on a night out to just sort of dance away all the stress that you've perhaps been feeling throughout the term, which I definitely found was the case sometimes. So this next clip I'm going to show you is kind of weird to look back on now, because it just shows how confident and perhaps slightly naive I was about going on nights out on my own, which I don't recommend anyone does, but yeah, just watch the clip. About to go to a karaoke night on my own. Will I get murdered? We don't know, we'll just have to see. This is gonna be interesting. So thankfully nothing bad happened on that night out, but it did only last about like 10 minutes. I walked to Pop World, which is the club that this thing was supposed to be at. Walked in, not only was there like not karaoke at all, the place was dead. Like, so incredibly dead. I've never seen a club so dead in my entire life. It was not comfortable at all. I basically just walked out and got the Students' Union president, who I'd met actually on the way there, to come and get me and walk me home. So yeah, that was fun. Wouldn't recommend going out on your own at night anywhere, no matter how safe or friendly the place tries to market itself as being. Especially for females, it is not safe to go out on your own. It really isn't. I don't know what I was thinking. I just but yeah, that was an interesting one. Let's just say that. Moving on. So after Freshers Week was over, it was time to start my lectures. So here's a clip from the morning of my first lecture. Alright then, first day of lectures, 9 AM to 10:30, 10:30 till 12:30, and then at 1:30 till 3. Let's go, let's do this, the grind starts now. And my lectures in general have been going very well. The same can't be said for my sleep schedule. Good morning, guys. I am literally out the door because it's a Monday morning, and you know, you guys know if you watch my previous vlogs that I have at 9 AM on a Monday. And I woke up today and I checked my phone thinking, I haven't heard any of my alarms in a while. I wonder what time it is. Like, slightly panicked, check my phone, and it's exactly 9 AM. And I'm like, well, crap, okay, we're panicking in the morning. So thankfully we have like a group chat for my class that my teacher's in, so because I couldn't find her email, so I was like, I'm sorry, I overslept, can you guys please say to Samantha that I'm gonna be there in a little bit, like as soon as I can. And then she sent one back like, it's fine, don't worry, and I'm like, oh, you're a G. The teachers here are absolute G's. Anyway, but I've got to go. I can't stand here talking any longer because I'm already late. I'm like half an hour late to my 9 AM, so I'm gonna go. Yeah. A situation like that hasn't actually happened to me since then, which is good. I wouldn't say being prompt is anyone's strong point, really. But the lecturers are so chill about it. Like, unless you're like crazy late and you haven't told them, then it's like, well, where have you been? But if you tell them, and you know, I mean, even the lecturers are late sometimes, so communication is key, mate. Like, communication is key, which is why that group chat that I mentioned has been so useful. But yeah, I'm not the only one who is sometimes late. So far, I'm really enjoying my lectures and my course, so yeah, that's going great. Now, when you move to university, there is one thing that everybody warns you about, and that is Freshers Flu. Now, I'm here to tell you, and these clips will attest to what I'm about to say, Freshers Flu is real, and it sucks. It really sucks. Especially because it hits when you're just starting your lectures, so you're trying to engage with the content and you can't quite do it because you feel like rubbish. So yeah, Freshers Flu, it hit me, it hit most people, and it sucks. Hey guys, so a bit of an update. My voice. Starting with Freshers Flu. Yay! Woke up with a sore throat, so I added Strepsils and olive oil to my shopping list, and I bought them, and they're helping, along with warm Vimto and honey, because singer's tips, do that, your vocal cords will thank me. So yeah, today I did my first weekly shop, which cost me under £20. Budgeting, am I right? Very happy with that. But let me tell you, the bag, I got a week's worth of weightlifting carrying my shopping bag around shops today because it was that heavy. I've actually currently been editing my university vlog, which will already be up by the time this is up. That has been what's going on in my life. Bit of an update. Freshers Flu got me. Yay. Now here's the thing, all my colds start with a sore throat, so here there was me just thinking, okay, I knew I was gonna get a cold at some point, so I just thought, it's just a normal cold, it'll be gone. Oh, how wrong I was. Good evening, everyone. As you can hear from the state of my voice, Freshers Flu It got me. It got me well and truly. I haven't had a cough in about 4 years, I'd say. And now, because of freshest flu, I have a cold that has gifted me with a cough. So it is mainly like in my sinuses and in my nose, but there's a small cough to go along with that, which is just delightful. So I'm recovering from that at the moment. But my energy has been like not where it should be and not where it usually is. But hopefully I'm gonna recover. So that's my update. Freshest flu. Everyone says it's a thing and they are not lying. It is 100% a thing and it sucks. I've got it not as bad as some people will have, I'm sure, but like just a little cold, and with my voice sounding like this, that's not too bad. So yeah, that is my update from like the beginning of October. So yeah, that wasn't fun. I was definitely glad to get over it. But little did I know there would be a round 2. A couple of days ago I thought I was coming down with freshest flu round 2, but I'm not. Instead, I think it's laryngitis, which I don't think I've ever had that before. Had to Google my symptoms, and I always go to the NHS website to do that, by the way, if you are going to Google your symptoms, because it's a very dangerous thing to do, is to Google your symptoms, because it can be a very risky business. So that's fun. I can't sing. And I mean, I can still talk, I can still kind of talk normally, but I can't really sing, and I constantly feel like I have to clear my throat when I don't. So that's like off the back of the freshest flu that I had a couple of weeks ago. Loving life. So yeah. So yeah, that was interesting and not fun in the slightest, but thankfully it didn't stick around for too long, so that was good. So moving on from me being ill is a day that people who are involved in the makeup community, especially on YouTube, will probably be able to relate to. When I say the 1st of November to anyone, ring any bells? No? Well, these clips certainly will. Hey guys, so excuse the lighting. This is currently the 1st of November, it's 6 minutes past 5, and I'm currently on Beauty Bay, refreshing the site constantly because it's the Shane Dawson x Jeffree Star collab launch, and Lisa, who you guys will have met in a previous vlog, we decided to split half of the price of the conspiracy palette, so we're buying one conspiracy palette and we're going to share it, but we're going to split the price, and I'm buying the gloss for myself, so I only want 2 things, and this is what I'm being met with at the moment. So this is the screen that I'm currently getting, which happened like immediately after 5 o'clock. I even had the 2 items I was going to buy saved on my like saved list on Beauty Bay, so like I was immediately just going to click them, add to my basket, and then was going to be done. You know, I was there, I was ready to just be fast. This is fun. We crashed the site again, which, to be honest, with this being such a big launch, I'm not really surprised. Me and Lisa are currently having a bit of a freak out on Snapchat right now because we're like, no, this is like the worst thing to happen. I will update you as the situation progresses. It came to the bag screen and there was like a red banner at the top saying that they were out of stock of the gloss. The palette was still in my basket, but the gloss wasn't, because apparently they were out of stock of it. So some people are able to get on and order the gloss. That's not me. I'm still struggling with the goddamn blue error sign. Launches are stressful. And the update now is that every single time I manage to get to the basket page and click checkout, it takes me straight back to this godforsaken screen. I'm this close to finally getting the palette, but it's like... And now even if I try and go on the main website, it's giving me alien computer code language screen, which is supposed to be maintenance. I am determined to buy this damn palette. This is the most stressful launch in the history of ever. Well, this is a new one, at least, saying the exact same thing. After the alien computer code, this is what we're getting. The website's down, so that's fun. Will we ever get this palette? I don't know. I'm supposed to go into a fireworks display tonight in like half an hour, and yeah, this is gonna be so fun. And she's back for yet another update. According to Jeffrey on Snapchat, Shopify, which is like the platform that lots of makeup companies use, is broken. Like, it's legit, it's broke. It's out of their control, but that is the situation. I don't know what's gonna happen now. But wow, this is insane. Shane, you broke the internet. Shane and Jeffrey literally broke the internet. We'll update you if anything happens, but this is an interesting ordeal. Yes, we finally managed to do it. I'm hiding my whole number for security reasons, but I finally managed to get the palette. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. You guys have no idea. I hope you guys enjoyed this tangent. Launches are stressful. Congratulations, Shane and Jeffrey. This is gonna be amazing. Oh my god, thank you for following me on this journey. Okay, see you in the next clip. Bye. So yeah, I'm sure there's someone watching this video who can relate to that experience, because there were literally millions of people who went through a very similar experience on launch day. But now we have the palette and we love it. Me and Lisa, we love it. It was worth the pain. That's what I'm gonna say. So now let's move on to the extracurricular activities that I've been involved in. Although I haven't been involved in that many because the range of societies at Bolton is not great, I won't lie. But like the two things that I have been involved in have been incredibly enriching and rewarding, and they've just been incredible to be a part of. So let's start by talking about TEDx. I was in a TEDx University of Bolton event back in October. Those of you who watched the first university vlog that I put out, you might remember me talking about that, because at that time I was actually working on the posters. I was part of the design team, so I was working on the posters and promotional material for that event, which was amazing because I was getting to put my skills into practice like I would do as a designer, like I'd be doing, you know, in my job, which was great experience for me. And the whole event gave me experience that I could put on my CV, so that's always great. Another great thing about this TEDx event, it was one of the only TEDx events in the country that was student-led, which was incredible because with all the people involved in the different sectors, it just gave them all this different experience that they could use in their own jobs and fields of work. So overall the event was just incredibly rewarding for everyone involved. So the second thing I'm going to mention is technically still ongoing, and this opportunity came quite unexpectedly and has just been so exciting for me, and kind of in a way shows how about this channel and the skills that I've gained from doing YouTube over the past 6 years have finally kind of paid off in a way, which is kind of a spoiler to what this is really. I want to say kind of mid to late October, my accommodation put out a post saying that they were looking for a vlogger to do things for their social media. So obviously with my YouTube experience, I was like, oh, I'll put a submission in. Genuinely didn't expect anything to come of it. I was like, surely there is someone with more experience than me or a better camera. Just a fun little thing that I'm gonna try and do, but it's probably not gonna come to anything. However, hi, okay, this is a very impromptu clip. In the middle of a random day, eating like the second half of my lunch, I've probably already sort of described what this clip really is, but I just got an email from the lady who like sends emails out from Orlando Village, which is the accommodation I'm in, to say that that the vlog that I submitted as part of their like vlog competition has like gone through, and that I got it, like I won, and like they're gonna use it for social media, and like I'm gonna get paid, and oh my god, I'm the vlogger for my accommodation. I genuinely didn't expect for this to be the case. I submitted it, and yeah, I was proud of it, but I didn't expect anything to come of it. I thought like someone else was gonna get it, like genuinely. I am lost for words. I was in the middle of sending a text to a member of my family who's coming to visit me tomorrow, and then I saw the email come in, and I genuinely just freaked out. Like I stopped, I just got up, I was like this, I was like I like freaked out. What is my life? What is my life? I am so incredibly grateful, oh my goodness. New chapter of my life. I am so buzzing. You guys have no idea. On with the rest of the video, I guess. Wow. So yeah, that's a thing that I do now and get paid 50 quid for each thing that they use, which, you know, is like, wow, it's the money that YouTube's not giving me. Obviously I don't just do it for the money, but yeah, so far I've done 2 things. Well, they posted the vlog that was for my submission, and I've also done an Instagram story takeover during the open day, which was fun. So yeah, like, me talking about this, I still just can't quite comprehend how on earth I managed to get that role, but you know, I mean, the staff at my accommodation are great. Like, I feel like when I walk in, they all kind of know me, which kind of makes me feel like I'm best mates with them, so that's nice, I suppose. Other than that, I've been going to the occasional free badminton session at the sports centre. If you would have told me, like this time last year, really, that I'd be doing sports for fun, I would have questioned my future self's sanity, I really would, but it's genuinely been quite fun. However, moving on from that it's weird to say this, but a very appropriate segue onto this next topic. The last badminton session I went to, I actually had to leave early because of reports of a fire at a student accommodation in the town centre. For those of you who follow the news, especially in the northwest of England, you know exactly what I'm talking about. For those who don't, on the 15th of November 2019 there was a huge fire that engulfed one of the 2 buildings of the Cube student accommodation in Bolton Town Centre. This was an event that didn't directly affect me because I didn't live there, but I still witnessed it, and let me tell you, witnessing something like that really takes it out of you, and I think it's best if I hand over to me 2 days after the fire happened to explain truly what I was feeling at the time. Hey guys, excuse the awkward angle, but today is the 17th of November 2019, so it's 2 days after the Cube fire. Yesterday, I needed some time to process it, which sounds selfish because it didn't even really directly affect me, but because I witnessed it happen in front of my eyes and was still in shock of what had happened. You see this stuff happen on the news, but you don't ever expect it to happen to you, and you don't ever expect to see something like that in person, firsthand. But that's exactly what happened with me in the Cube fire. Today I am in the mental space where I can go and buy extra stuff to donate. That's the plan for today. I'm about to head out to do my weekly shop, but I've also put aside like a separate list of things to get to go to uni to donate. The support we've had over the last 36 hours though has been amazing, and I would have gone to donate yesterday, but I was trying to take some time for myself to try and process what had happened and what I'd seen for myself, which again I know sounds so selfish, but you know, we've all got to just take care of our own mental health sometimes, and my heart and prayers go out to the people who were affected. There are so many people who have lost everything, which is why it's so important that people are donating, and that's why I'm going to donate today. Cladding in buildings is such a hazard if it's done wrong. Boris Johnson visited uni yesterday, which was an amazing thing to see, and another reason why I'm proud to be Conservative. It was great that he came to visit and talk to the students who were affected and the firefighters and such. I woke up today feeling a lot better than I did yesterday. Just life is so fragile, anything can happen, and I think that really put that into perspective, especially yesterday. It's devastating what's happened, but it's great that we're all coming together, and hopefully the future is a positive one. The support that we received during the first 48 hours and beyond that point was just absolutely incredible. A true example of how people can come together in crisis, which was truly marvellous to see despite the horror that the fire caused, and that is why cladding in buildings is something that needs to be seriously addressed, because when it's done wrong, as we saw with Grenfell a couple of years back, and obviously with this fire, when it's done wrong, it can be devastating. And also, talking about mental health. Hey guys, it's okay to have bad days. I don't know what the heck is wrong with me and why I feel like this, but for some reason today, for the first time in about 2 years, I have sunk back into my hole of low self-esteem and hating myself, which is just lovely, and we love that for me. I don't know why I feel like this. I have no idea why, but like, it sucks. I've been in my pyjamas all day, which is a new low for me. I mean, I did my hair, I need to wash my hair, but like I put my hair up and like put my headband in and everything, but I'm still in my pyjamas. So we've reached a new low here. It's okay to have bad days. I just hope that I get out of this hole and get back to not hating the way that I look, because right now that's where I am and it sucks. See you guys in the next clip where hopefully I'll be a little bit better, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't quite know what my brain was thinking it was doing when it decided to open the floodgates to all the emotions that I thought that I'd moved on from. But yeah, that day was not fun, as you can probably tell from the clip. But in the new year, in 2020, I'm definitely going to be focusing more on myself and giving the old insecure me the push for good. So let's lighten the mood a little bit by talking about some honourable mentions, let's say, some like funny moments that happened throughout this term, like when my friend visited for the first time from Liverpool Uni and I found out that he really can't dance. Or when the fire alarm went off and I was practicing my Halloween makeup, so I was there kind of huddling around my flatmates, hiding my face like, nobody look at me, I look crazy. Or when this happened. Okay, so yesterday I came home from my lectures in the afternoon to find the freezer handle, like this is the freezer, and usually there was a handle on this door here to open the freezer. And the handle was actually on top of the freezer, just there, just lying there, like, oh, welcome home. So obviously I was like, what? And yesterday we went, and me and a couple of our other flatmates went down to the gatehouse and to be like, it wasn't us, promise, but we don't know what it happened, and it was just there, can you get us another one type thing. So right now, to open the freezer, we have to sort of reach lower down on the door to open it, because otherwise we get caught on the screws where the handle used to be. So yeah, that's fun. Or last but not least, towards the end of the term, one of my flatmates decided to buy like a mini cardboard cutout of Danny DeVito and subsequently scared the living daylights out of me by hiding it in the cupboard. So yeah, that was my first term at university. You know, it's been a wild one, but so has this year, really, and I've learned so much, not just this term, but this year. And you know, seeing as this is probably the last video I will upload in 2019, I suppose it's appropriate just to say thank you for everyone who's watched my videos, especially to all the new subscribers that I've received. You know, this channel's grown quite a bit since January, which is nice to see. And going into the new year, my sort of goals and resolutions are mainly to focus on myself and my confidence and my mental health, as well as this YouTube channel. So, you know, hopefully you guys will see me improve in terms of editing and just myself as a person going into this new year. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, I've never actually done like a vlog montage before, so I hope this is well received and I hope I can edit this well. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any more of my videos. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram and Snapchat, names for which will be as always at the end of this video. And yeah, I will see you guys in the new year, in the new decade. I will see you guys in the next one.